back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you my makeup bag for travel edition for weekend. So this is perfect for those that are packing really light for just the weekend. And since it's a drive, it's like you can technically bring everything if you really wanted to. But for me, I just want to make sure I bring all the things that I really need and just enjoy the rest of the trip. So yeah. So I'll be starting this new travel series for the next 2 weeks because I'll be doing also a really big road trip coming up too. So I'll be posting a lot of travel videos along with some planner videos that is relating to travel. So if you're interested in all that stuff, make sure you're subscribed. I do a lot of beauty fashion videos too. So if you like any of that, I say you should subscribe. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So a little background about my travel trip. I'll be actually heading for an hour-and-a-half drive. It's not too long, to Harrison here in British Columbia. So thank you Harrison Tourism for sponsoring this trip, and it's going to be super fun because there's a lot of things happening and there definitely will be a vlog about it. So make sure you are around to see that or even check it out on my blog. So the makeup bag I'll be carrying is this one. I actually purchased this pretty recent. It's a super nice, cute pink bag from Miniso. If you haven't heard of Miniso, it's almost like a dollar store, but they have different ranges of items. The good thing about it is that it was designed in Japan, which gives a lot of like really pretty like designs, but also it's most of it's made in China, so the quality is not too bad, but it's super duper cheap. So this was only $2.99 Canadian, and it's actually a pretty nice quality bag. So I won't be heading there for too long. It's only going to be one night technically, so I just need one normal full face of makeup. A lot of this makeup is for more summery makeup, more lightweight, and because I just don't want to like put too much makeup on, especially when you're basically outdoors most of the times, because you don't really need to be full on. There's just a little bit to add some enhancement to my face and to make sure that when I take photos they look pretty. So I'm going to go through this as if I'm putting my makeup on. So the first thing I have here is a primer. I am using the Laura Mercier foundation primer. This is in the Radiance version. This is actually a travel size version, or no, not travel, sample size version. So this is perfect for that because it's going to be one day anyways. So I just have this one in here. I've used the regular one and it just goes on pretty well. It's just a really normal primer. Nothing much to say about it, but it's really good too. So it doesn't make sure to bring things that you know will work for you. So next thing I have is obviously like a foundation thing. I have this IOPE Air Cushion XP. This one is in C21 Cover Vanilla. What I love about this is that it's super lightweight. It's cushion, it's easy to apply. You don't need any brushes or sponges because it also comes with it. So inside it just looks like this. All you do is just press on it and then just press it on your face. And if you're the type that gets oily and stuff like that, and then it starts to fade, and you can always keep this in your bag and just touch up along the way. And this is perfect because it also has SPF, so if you're in the sun, this is great for that. The next thing I have is a concealer. I'm just using pretty normal concealer. This is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus concealer in the shade 840B in a light ivory. This is just pretty cheap, pretty good. It goes on really lightweight, and you just don't need too much, just to make sure that your dark circles aren't showing, and that's all I really need for this. And then to accommodate that, I just brought this little cute little beauty blender kind of type of thing. This is actually from Ecotools. It came with 2 of them. One is like this size and one is a really bigger size, but this one is just perfect. It has this really nice shape, so it's perfect to fit under the eye. So when you're blending those things out, it's easier. You can also blend it out with your finger, but I always have this just in case I need it for even if I have any cream products, which I do, and I'll show you in a bit. The next thing I have are brow products. So these are just brow products I normally use, but I just found these ones are more for traveling. Like I have bigger size ones that I use on a daily basis, and these ones are just for strictly traveling. So I just use the Benefit Gimme Brow. This is a really go-to product because it just fills my brows. Like they're so sparse that you barely see them. So this just gives a little bit of oomph to my brows, and if I want to make them super nice and super sleek, is that the word? I use the Benefit Goof Proof brow pencil, or I'll use the Anastasia Brow Wiz. So those are 2 good options because I love there's different ways you can apply with this. So I just have these two in there. So the next thing I have is eyeshadow, and since I'm going to be there for a day, I don't really need too much eyeshadow because it's just like I don't even have to bring a palette. If I really want to, I can just bring a single shadow just for all of the lids. But I did bring the Too Faced Peanut Butter and Jelly shadows. This one's only available in Ulta if you're in Canada. I'm sorry about that, but they also have the natural palettes, which are really, really pretty too. But I just have this one because it's like new colors. I just wanted to try it. That's why I purchased this one instead of the normal ones. So this one is super nice. It's just super compact, super easy. It's like it's super thin too, which I really like. It comes with different colors. I like this because it gives different color ranges, not just any like normal neutrals, which I think is cool. Because when you go traveling, I feel like a little pop of color is always nice to have. So I have this one. It has lots of purples and like really warm tones. And I really like it. It's actually pretty good. And I love Too Faced shadows, so I always bring something Too Faced related. And for eyeliner, I have this one here. I just purchased this recently, and I figured, why didn't I purchase this a long time ago? This one is the Tartiest Double Take Eyeliner. What I love about this is that you don't have to bring two eyeliners. Like, for example, I always used a pencil liner for like the waterline on my eye, and then the other side I will always need a liquid eyeliner to do a wing, but this one has a 2-in-1. So on one side you get the pencil liner and it's all black and it's super pigmented, super dark actually. So if you're not really into the super darkness of it, they don't have a brown one sadly, but if you like the black one, it's really good. So this one is the liquid side, which is really good. It's really precise, so I like that too. And for mascara, I just have my eyelash curler that I've been using for years. This one is the Shiseido one. This one fits perfectly with my Asian eyes because I feel like our Asian eyes are more like wide instead of curved. So this one just gets every single hair on my eye. So eyelashes, yes, every single eyelashes, and it's just perfect to use. And then for the mascara, I'll be using the Tarte Lifted. I also got this pretty recently too. I used it a few times. I really, really like it. This is the perfect thing to use if you're going gymming, if you're going to the gym, you're going hiking, or if you want a super duper natural kind of look, because this one is smudge proof and it brings out my lashes really, really nicely, and it's also brown, so it just gives a hint of like little color. It doesn't look too intense, which I really like, and it's perfect for those natural days. So for my face, I need blush, I need highlight, I need bronzer or some sort of contour, and my top favorite is always this one, especially for the summer, because it's a cream product. This is the Hourglass Illume Sheer Color Trio in Sunset, and this one is a little bit of a pricey product because it is Hourglass, but I tell you, it's definitely worth it. It just looks like this. It's super pretty. It's super, has the perfect shades in here, and it's all cream, which is really, really good because it'll last a little longer, and if you have dry face like me, it definitely won't dry out your face at all. So if I really wanted to, I can always use this little blender thing to blend it out, or I can just use my fingers too, which is perfect too. So I really love these colors. They have a nice highlight here, they have a really pretty corally kind of blush, and then the bronzer over here slash contour is not too warm and not too cool, which is the perfect shade for the summer. And last few things here I have, this is the lip product that I'll be bringing, and this is the only one that I'll be bringing. I really, really love this, and I can't believe I haven't purchased the original ones. This is the Lancome matte shaker. This one is in Energy Peach. At first when I tried this on, I felt like it was too bright, so I have it on right now. But the good thing is that you can make it as sheer as you want, but you can add as intense as you want. And these are super hydrating and super feels super nice, and it's almost like a lip gloss, but not like sticky at all, which I really like. And I just love this little cute packaging, and this is the only product that I'll need to bring because as long as I get like a nice kind of like bright little lip to like brighten the day up, if I have really natural makeup, then this is the perfect thing to go. And the last thing I have here is my setting spray, and this is the CoverFX Illuminating Setting Spray. And when I first purchased this product, I actually purchased the really big bottle, and for some reason it felt like it was stinging my face. I'm not sure if it was because during that time my face was having some like reaction or something, or if that bottle was just not working at all. But then I recently found the smaller version and I really love how it sprays, so I decided to purchase the smaller version to give it a try. And I tried it a few more times and I feel like it didn't do anything anymore, so that's really good. I love how it sprays. It sprays super smoothly and it feels really nice on the face. It's supposed to be illuminating, so that's perfect for the summer, perfect to like get that nice glow on your face, so I've really been enjoying that. I've always used the Urban Decay one, which I really like the formula, but the spray is just not good at all. But yeah. So those are all the stuff I have in there, and it's super simple, super easy to use, and yeah, so I've really been enjoying this and I can't wait for the trip coming on. So let's get into some travel tips. So my first travel tip relates to a book or a piece of paper, whatever you feel like works the best. So what I really love doing is always, every time I go on a trip, I would write a packing list. So right here, this is just a packing list that are just essentials in general, and depending on the trip, you can always like, oh, this I might not need, so I'm not gonna bring it, but I just wrote it all down just in case. But usually when I go to a new trip, I would take a piece of paper or write in a notebook and just write down what I would bring for that trip, because depending on how long you're going for, you'll need a different amount of clothing, I guess. So I would always recommend writing it down because it really helps, and you always and you can always check off when you put it in your bag, and you'll know that you have it in your bag and that you're ready to go. So I'll be carrying this kind of a bag because it's just a weekend trip and I can basically fit all my essentials in here. It's just a normal Lululemon bag that I got a few years ago, and it's super big and super compact and has lots of pockets inside, which is good. So another tip I have is when you get your clothing, try to get more two pieces, because especially if you're going for a super long trip, you'll have two pieces of different clothing. So for example, I have these shorts. They're super cute, they're super nice, and then I have this really cute top that I got. So that is one outfit. You can also use a different top that is either similar or even more a different color, and you can still use these shorts. You can still use these shorts. So the more you bring that really mesh around together, the more outfits you will get out of it. And I always tell my friends to remember to bring at least one dress or two for any special occasion or any time you might want to take really cute photos. So I just have this mint one right here that I really enjoy and only wore once, and it's just super cute and flowy, and it's always really comfortable. And another tip I have, which I don't have anything to show you right now, is shoes. So every time you wear, you go out, you always want to wear really cute shoes, really nice shoes, but also remember to bring a pair of really comfortable shoes just in case you're going shopping one day, so you don't really need photos, but you also want to make sure that you're comfortable while walking and not get tired. For me, I get tired super duper easily, so I need to make sure that my shoes are pretty and they are walkable. And then one of the last tips I have, if you love doing your hair in the trips, is always to bring a hair straightener other than a curler, because hair straightener, you're allowed to straighten your hair and curl your hair, which is perfect if you're feeling something different every single day, because even if you're going for a long trip, you don't want to always be curling your hair. Maybe some days you might want to straighten your hair, but if you love curling your hair every single day, then I might as well just bring a curler. But yeah, so those are just my simple tips, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and comment down below anything else you would like to see, and I'll see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.